If you use it correctly, visualization can be a powerful tool in your trading journey. It can help you remove the negative emotions from your trading. It can help you scale up with prop firms. It can help you achieve consistent profitability and consistent payouts as well. In this video, I'm going to share with you my perspective on visualization, just like I share with my students, and how I've implemented visualization into my trading journey to help with my specific trading goals and also more general life goals as well. So without further ado, let's get into this masterclass on visualization. Now, there are two main components we're going to discuss in today's masterclass on visualization. The first is the visualization you do while trading to aid in better decision making and helping you remove negative emotions and adhering to your trading plan. Now, in psychology, there is something called the anchoring effect. And the anchoring effect effectively says that your emotions or how you feel in a certain circumstance is going to be anchored based on a certain expectation or a certain point. And anything that exceeds that expectation, you're going to feel an emotion. Anything that falls short of that expectation, you're going to feel an emotion as well. So in large part, the way you feel after a trade is directly linked to what sort of expectations and anchors you set before a trade. And we can use visualization to help remove these anchors to ensure that when you are finished with a trade, you've in a sense transcended what I call outcome-based thinking. And it doesn't matter if that trade was a win or a loss. You didn't have any prior anchors or expectations. And as a result, you don't feel elated or depressed after that trade, but rather you judge yourself now on whether you stuck to your trading plan or not. And you're no longer tying your emotional state or your self-worth in the outcome of a trade. You're tying your self-worth and your judgment of yourself as a trader on whether you adhere to your trading plan or not. So a bit of a caveat when we talk about visualization and a lot of mindset tools, you need to have a proven edge and a proven trading plan before you can effectively use visualization. But then once you have your edge in your trading plan, the first place I'm going to encourage, and I've seen visualization very, very useful, is before the trade. And more specifically, following this exercise of you're a trader looking at your computer and you have your trading plan in your mind at that point in time, right? You've got a book or a Notion document, a trading plan, and you know what rules, the market needs to show you to enter into that trade. And the market has shown you those particular rules, and you're taking that information in, and based on what the market's providing in that moment, it aligns with your trading plan. And based on your trading plan, that's a great trade to take. It aligns with your trading plan, you're going to take that trade. Now, if it aligns with your trading plan, but you're still having certain expectations that this trade is going to be profitable, or you think this trade is going to give you a positive outcome or a certain percentage or help you pass your funded account, even if these expectations are subconscious, then if the trade doesn't play out to be a win, because it may not be on this individual trade, over a large sample space, your trading plan is going to be profitable, but on this individual trade, nobody knows the outcome. So if this trade is a loss based on probabilities, then it's still a great trade to take, but your emotional state is tied up in the outcome of that trade because of those expectations you've set. So a way to minimize these expectations before you trade is to implement a visualization exercise that once the market shows you that it's aligning with your trading plan, the next step here is to take the trade, but before you do, you want to visualize two outcomes. You want to visualize outcome number one, which is the trade getting into your entry point and then hitting your take profit. It goes into your entry and then it hits take profit. And then the second visualization you want to do is visualizing the trade as a loss. It coming into your entry point and then it taking you out for a loss, your stop loss. And the reason you visualize this is because realistically, either outcome is possible on this individual trade. Over a large sample space, your trading plan is profitable, so it's wise to be taking this individual trade. But on that individual trade, there are just millions of factors that nobody has any idea of what's impacting price in that point in time and which direction price is going to go. So the outcome of that individual trade is either a win or a loss. And by visualizing both outcomes, you're preparing yourself mentally for both outcomes. Win or loss, it doesn't matter. You want to visualize yourself, get very present, your trade taking you out for a win, hitting your take profit, and you being unfazed by that win. Because that current win may be making up for past losses or be compensating for future losses. And you're unfazed by that individual win because you're thinking broader, you're thinking in terms of the larger sample space. You also want to visualize price hitting your entry point and taking you out for a loss, and you being unfazed by the outcome of that loss, because that loss may be compensating for future or for past wins or taking care of future wins and averaging your results out to give you your yearly average or your monthly average. So these individual wins and losses you want to visualize and become comfortable with, and the more and more you see yourself getting taken out for a loss and getting taken out for a win and being unfazed by the outcome, the more and more you're going to be able to stick to your trading plan and consistently execute on it. And really the visualization exercise is helping you become comfortable with both winning and losing on the individual outcome and not letting that deter you emotionally from your trading plan. Because it's not about the outcome of the individual trade. It's about consistently sticking to your trading plan over a large sample space. So this is the first application of the visualization exercise. Now, I have my Bulletproof Your Mindset tool, which is a tool that helps you implement this particular mindset process of identifying your expectations, grounding your expectations, and adhering to your trading plan. What I actually encourage you to do is to download that Bulletproof Your Mindset tool. It's completely free in the link in the description, and use it as well as the visualization exercise. So have the Bulletproof Your Mindset tool up before you trade, log in your expectations before you trade, and then do the visualization exercise, both outcomes, and ground your expectations, and then check, does the trade align with your trading plan? If it does, you take the trade. Okay? So that Bulletproof Your Mindset tool couples really nicely with this visualization exercise. But the better you get with accepting that the trade you're going into on this individual trade could be a loss, and that you're not taking the trade because you think it's going to be a win, you're taking the trade because you know it aligns with the trading plan, and over a large sample space, 100 trades, you've got an edge there, then the more and more you're going to be making rational decisions according to your trading plan, and the less emotional you're going to be. Because remember how we talked about the anchoring effect? Now your expectation is that it could be either a win or a loss. But either win or loss, I don't care because I've adhered to my trading plan. And you know you're making the right decision. The moment you take the trade, you don't need to wait to see what the outcome of that trade is. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Now, the other application of visualization that becomes very powerful for your trading is using a visualization practice once you're clear on what your goals are. And we talked about visualization up here, how it can help you specifically for your trading. This will help you lower your negative emotions. This will help you stick to your trading plan, make better decisions, help you build consistent profitability because now you're consistently sticking to your trading plan. It's exactly what you need to scale up with funding. Visualization can also be used when you have a certain outcome-based goal. And this may be in any of the 7 areas of life. You may have it with your trading or your business or your job. It may be with your finances or your investments. It may be with your family or relationships. It may be with your mental faculties, your learning. It may be with your physical body. It may be with your social leadership. Maybe you have an impact on people or your family, or maybe with your spiritual mission, whatever that may be for you. So you can have goals in any of the 7 areas of life, and it's important to do some sort of visualization to see what you would like the outcome of your goals to be. So for example, we're going to talk specifically about your trading, there may be a certain goal to have four $200,000 funded accounts with 4 different companies. So you have just under $1 million. Let's do 5. So you have $1 million of investment. You're a 7-figure trader. And it's important to get clear on what that outcome looks like for you. What does your routine look like? What does your perfect day look like? What do you look like as $1 million dollar trader or a trader managing $1 million in prop firm capital. And you want to close your eyes and visualize that outcome. And you want to see yourself in those shoes and what you look like as that trader. Okay? And visualization can be an important component in that goal because you make yourself comfortable and you see yourself in those shoes. But there's a caveat here. Just visualizing alone is not what's going to help you achieve that goal. There is work and action that needs to go into that. And this is when we talk about the process. So now that you have a clear picture of how your outcome looks like and how the goal looks like, what's the process that is underlying that goal? And what are the action steps you're going to take to achieve that goal of having $1 million in funding? And then we want to identify the process, each of the action steps that you're going to take every single day to achieve that goal. So visualization can be important to get a clear picture of how you look like as $1 million trader. And then we want to backtrack and figure out, all right, what's that goal? Where am I currently? And what are the specific action steps, the process that are going to allow me to have that goal? And you identify the specific action steps. Or action step number 1 may be getting clear and certain that you have an edge, and then putting that edge into a mechanical trading plan. Okay. And I have my 6-figure trading plan in the description below if you need a trading plan template. And then number 3 is balancing your mindset and keeping your mindset out of fear, out of greed, so you can stick to that trading plan. Because once you have your edge in a mechanical trading plan, your goal is to stick to that trading plan. And I have the Bulletproof Your Mindset tool to help with that, to help manage the expectations and the visualization exercise I just ran you through, to help manage your expectations, which quiets down fear and greed so that you can stick to your trading plan. And number 4, structuring your life so that you can consistently execute on your mechanical trading plan, number 2, with a balanced set of mind, number 3. And doing that over and over and over and over so that you can approximate your edge. And then number 5, scaling up, going for your first funded challenge, maybe a $100,000 challenge with one account. And then proving that your process works on that $100,000 account. And then step number 6, repeating step number 5 over and over and over. So you've identified the process that allows you to get to that goal. So you can visualize that outcome-based goal, and then you can also visualize each of the action steps, you implementing the action steps perfectly and relentlessly in every single day, and that's what helps you build momentum. So visualization can help you gain a clearer picture of what the outcome looks like, and it can almost act as a source of drive and a reminder every day of what that ideal outcome looks like. And then you can visualize yourself doing the processes perfectly, so you can become comfortable with that. And you can see yourself as the individual that does the processes that helps you get the outcome of being a $1 million funded trader. So visualization can play an important role in achieving your goals. But it's also important to recognize that, when you have $1 million in funding, that doesn't mean that you no longer have no problems or no issues or no challenges. You're just going to have a new set of challenges, a new set of problems. And you're going to have challenges there as well. So it's important to visualize what are the drawbacks and what are the disservices. Well, now all of a sudden you're risking $10,000 per position. So there's additional stresses and there's additional uncertainties if you don't address those. And it's important to visualize and put those into the picture as well so it feels real, and so that you're aware of what are the challenges, what are the risks when I'm playing at that level. So I can put processes and contingencies in place to manage that and prepare for that. And really what visualization helps you do is it helps you feel like you're prepared and you've already been there and achieved that and done that, so that it almost feels like a natural progression to achieving that goal. And you're going to increase the probability of actually achieving that goal. Okay? So in summary, use visualization before you trade to prepare for either outcome and to manage your expectations. Use visualization to paint a clear picture of the type of goals and outcomes you want in not only in your trading, but all areas of life. And then break it down into the individual process. And then visualize you executing on the process flawlessly. And don't forget that no amount of visualization will outdo hard work and actually putting work in. You have to put energy into the work and time into the work to feel deserving and actually reap that reward. So don't forget, when you do your visualization, actually get to work and do some work after that to ensure that you can manifest or you can achieve that particular goal or outcome. Okay? So check out the resources below, especially the Bulletproof Your Mindset tool and the 6-figure trading plan tool. Those are two very, very powerful tools. I also have another video on visualization, which I can link to this video to ensure that you get the best picture of my teachings on visualization. But thank you for watching to the end. If you found this useful, please like, comment, and subscribe and share it with your trading communities. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.